temperature. Brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Today was a very rainy day, but fortunately we'll be drying out quickly. Back to sunshine tomorrow. It will still be breezy with those wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour, but the main story this week will be the cold. I'll have a look at exactly how cold we'll get coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, how you can help a local nonprofit organization guarantee a Christmas for families in the CSRA. Plus, a strong winter storm causes damages to the South Carolina coast. We take you there. And today marks the 120th anniversary of the first flight in North Carolina. We take a look back on that historic day. News 11 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Renetta Dubose, and thank you for joining us on News Channel 6 at 11. Coverage you can count on begins with the most wonderful time of the year where local nonprofit organizations work to make sure kids experience that Christmas magic.
The Salvation Army Angel Tree Initiative gives children the chance at a guaranteed Christmas.
Seeing how much people really care about our children in our community, because it's a lot of kids out here that don't have anything, and this is what they depend on.
It's as easy as popping off a tag from the Christmas tree at the Salvation Army's Kroc Center and giving the gift of joy.
Each box represents a family, and that family, then we put tags out. We put those tags out before Thanksgiving. People would shop for those, pull the tag, see the size, see the wish, all that kind of stuff, and then they would purchase those and deliver them to the Kroc, and we then take them, sort them, and make sure that we have everything ready to go.
Salvation Army Corps Mission Associate Angela Mixon tells News Channel 6 the real angels are the ones gifting the smiles children will have Christmas morning.
The main thing is the love that people can have all kind of differences, but the love that they have at this time of year to come together to make sure that these children are taken care of is amazing.
The organization serves more than 500 families in the CSRA, and each child within the family will feel special on December 25th.
So each tag has that code. On the box is the code. That's what helps us with connecting that to the right family. And then sometimes we have some that get adopted and maybe don't get returned. And so we also put out what's called Forgotten Angels.
December 19th, the boxes of toys and other items will be distributed to families. But Salvation Army leaders say they have boxes that still need to be filled.
The biggest need is always those older kids, the like 10, 11, 12-year-old kids, and a lot of that is like tablets and board games and electronic games and scooters. Those are a lot of the things that are more difficult to fill.
To donate gift items, feel free to drop off at the Kroc Center by Monday, December 18th.
Bria, thanks for that report. And you can help pets in need of a home for the holidays. Augusta Animal Services continues its Home for the Holidays program. The program allows people to come pick up a pet from now until December 22nd to have them home for the holidays. Folks can get a pet and take them home until January 3rd. If the pet is the perfect fit, you can adopt that pet. Patrachi joining us now for a look at the forecast. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Renetta. It was a very rainy end to the weekend, very similar to what we've had over the last couple of weeks. We start out dry on Saturday, and then the rain moves in, and we had a lot of it, especially in some of our southwestern counties. Wrightsville area, for example, around 3.5 inches of rain. A lot of us made it to that 2-inch mark. That includes Richmond County, Aiken, parts of Columbia County, and the rest of us around 1 inch to even some spots under 1/2 inch. You can see that behind me now around Washington, Crawfordville. Not a whole lot of rain north of I-20, but a lot of us seeing that yellow color there where we picked up 2 inches or more. So very wet roadways outside, but we are going to start to dry out as we are completely through with the rain. You can see we're actually starting to clear out entirely when it comes to even cloud cover as well, at least for those western and central counties. A little bit of clouds still lingering, but all the rain well off to the east of us now, unfortunately still impacting Myrtle Beach, where they've already had 8 inches of rain, tornado damage, a whole lot of active weather along the South Carolina coastline, and more active weather to come for our friends all in the Northeast. Very widespread rain, even some snow going to happen tomorrow, so a lot going on from this strong low pressure system. For us, no more rain. Tomorrow will be dry, but it will still be breezy. Wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour. We have that lake wind advisory all the way through Tuesday morning. But right now, winds are sustained up to around 15 miles per hour. Those gusts up to around 20 at the moment, with temperatures in the low 50s. Not too cold tonight. For tomorrow morning, we'll be in the 40s, so we will stay above freezing with clear skies. So goodbye rain. We will be dry and sunny on our Monday, but very cold air is moving in, and I'll have all the details on that coming up. But back to you, Renetta.
All right, Jenna, thanks. In South Carolina, a winter storm blew through, causing some damages. The National Weather Service confirmed a tornado briefly touched down near Myrtle Beach. Multiple fences were blown down, with shingles missing, and tree branches covered the roads. Officials say crews have been busy clearing debris and power lines in the aftermath of the storm. 120 years ago today, two brothers Swig on Jenny, a lively entertainer, and his band are gearing up for a big show that will support a local domestic violence shelter. How would you like to see tributes to the Spinners, Ray Charles, Tina Turner, and Elvis all in the same night? Well, you can at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center in February, but tickets are going fast. The variety show is going to benefit Safe Homes of Augusta, something Tony Howard is happy to support.
Last year was our first time jumping aboard with Safe Homes, and we literally, it shot up to the roof. I think we raised like $11,800 or something like that, all for Safe. It was awesome.
That's tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tony Howard, everybody who sees your shows just talks about it, and they post all over Facebook. You may have recently seen a lot of posts coming from Wrens.
The little towns and cities like that never expect something like what we do, and really about 6 months prior to that, we was in Waynesboro. So
Yeah.
we're starting to hit these little towns, not with a great big show, but with just enough so they can just enjoy.
We'll hear more about the big Motown and Elvis review with Tony Howard, plus Jade Nealis, founder of Crowning Lupus, is celebrating 10 years of advocacy and education in the two states. And finally, meet our December Giving Your Best winner, Tuesday at 12:30 on Jenny. Coming up, sunny days to come, but time to bundle up. Jenna will have more on your full forecast after the break.
70 years ago, a local legacy was born that changed television forever.
Who would ever have thought that television would have become as important as it is, JB?
But throughout it all, one thing that has remained the same is the passion we feel for our community and the dedication we have to our viewers. WJBF News Channel 6, celebrating 70 wonderful years of coverage you can count on.
Find your EX460.
News Channel 6 invites you to take your cooking to the next level in the kitchen with Miss Darlin. Check it out now at WJBF.com. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Good Sunday evening. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hopefully you saved all those outdoor plans for the first half of the weekend, because today was pretty much a washout. We had some very heavy rain earlier this morning. The majority of this evening has been dry, though, at least for Augusta. We can already see those roads looking much improved on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. We're sitting at 54 degrees, not too cold. Definitely pretty breezy, though. Winds sustained at 14 miles per hour, gusts even higher than that. It's all due to the strong low pressure system, which is still bringing rain to the northeastern portion of South Carolina. In particular, Myrtle Beach is where there's been a lot of impacts today. For us, we're starting to actually see some clearing skies, so we'll have plenty of sunshine for our Monday, but still a lot of rain to come for our friends up in the northeast, even some snow moving in behind this cold front. So very active weather day and night tonight, you could say. Our temperatures right now all in the low to mid 50s, a little bit warmer towards the south, and winds are coming in from the northwest, seeing those values anywhere from around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour, and this continues all day long Monday. So even though we're done with the rain, the winds are staying strong. So we have this lake wind advisory that goes all the way until Tuesday morning. So what happened today? Well, luckily we didn't have too many impacts, but we did have a pretty considerable amount of rain. Unless you're anywhere from, say, McCormick County down to Crawfordville, only around a half an inch, but for a lot of us, we made it to around 2 inches, like in Augusta, Aiken, even around 3.5 over in Wrightsville and Johnson County. No power outages, though, across the CSRA. Just knocking on our door, though, we do have some power outages, especially along the coastline there, in particular Myrtle Beach, as I mentioned earlier. And aerial flood watches continue all night long up the northeast coast. Aerial flood advisory still around Richmond area and into North Carolina. But for us, a pretty calm day tomorrow, other than those gusty winds throughout the day. Temperatures starting out in the 40s, climbing into the upper 50s. Wind gusts, once again, possibly up to 25 miles per hour, but they become much lighter as we go into the rest of the week. So here's that low pressure system moving up the east coast. High pressure is taking back over. We'll just have the winds to worry about tomorrow. Pretty much no cloud cover even until Wednesday. We'll just have a few clouds, but nothing significant, nothing that will bring us any rain. Now our lows tonight will be in the low 40s. We'll have the clearing skies. Our highs tomorrow will be in the mid to upper 50s, so another cool day, but the real cold air comes in as we go into Monday night. Notice once again our low tonight is 42 degrees, but our low going into Tuesday morning is 26 degrees. Huge difference there. And then our high on Tuesday will only be 48. We'll be in the 50s for the majority of the week, though. Lows going as far down as 23 degrees going into our Wednesday. And then over the weekend, we'll warm back up a little bit. And on Christmas Eve and Christmas, possibly some showers. We'll keep you updated on that, of course, as we get closer to the date. And we'll be right back.
Coming up, it's week 15 in the NFL, and Tiger Woods and his son Charlie played their final round in the PNC Championship. I'll have sports for you coming up next.
Ho, ho, ho.
Education is our middle name.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Jamie Casino Injury Attorneys. The live 5 for 6 mobile app. Download it today. WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
It was week 15 in the NFL, and that means a very exciting matchup of two of our area teams, the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons visited the Panthers for a very rainy football Sunday in Charlotte, but that was not stopping the fans at all. Second quarter, no score, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Desmond Ridder throws a deep pass to Janu Smith for a 56-yard reception. He makes it all the way down to the 2-yard line, and the Falcons are in the red zone. Then a few plays later, Cordarrelle Patterson runs it in for a 2-yard touchdown, and the Falcons lead 7-0. Then in the third quarter, under 2 minutes to play, Atlanta leads 7-3 on 3rd and 11. Bijan Robinson is tackled by Troy Hill, who forces a fumble that's recovered by Brian Burns. Panthers take over possession, 43 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Bryce Young throws a short pass to Emir Smith-Marset for the first down. The Panthers would end up scoring a field goal a few plays later. Carolina trails 7-6. Fourth quarter, same score, 2nd and 10 for Atlanta. Ridder scrambles out of the pocket, throws a pass, but it's intercepted by Xavier Woods. Great defense by the Panthers. That's their second turnover of the game, and Carolina takes over. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Panthers trailing 7-6. 2nd and 10 on the Falcons 43. Young throws it to DJ Chark, who secures a tough catch for the 18-yard gain. Look at this. Great body control by Chark, keeping both his feet in bounds for the first down. Then later on in the drive, on 3rd and 3, here's Chuba Hubbard running it up the middle for 6 yards. That's a first down for the Panthers. And with 1 second left in the game, Panthers looking to get just their second win of the season. Eddie Pinheiro comes out for the 23-yard field goal, kicks it right down the middle with no problem, and and the Panthers win 9-7. Here's what head coach Chris Tabor had to say about his first win as a head coach in the NFL.
Proud of them. You know, the defense getting 2 turnovers. I think we got 6 points off of that. Then the last drive, 17th play drive, with a will to win and saying that we are going to win the game and setting it up right there at the end. Really just proud of all parties. I couldn't be more proud of the kids, obviously, the coaching staff. It was fun. You know, those were tough conditions. I think that the area that I was really pleased with, obviously I talked about the defense and getting the 2 turnovers, is we didn't have any turnovers. And I thought, you know, just trying to play field position out there and then taking advantage of opportunities when you get them. So in a better mood than when we were last week. Enjoy tonight and then get back to work tomorrow and go from there.
A big congrats to Coach Tabor. Next up for the Panthers, they'll look for their 3rd win of the season against Green Bay next Sunday at 1 p.m. In the final round of the PNC Championship, Tiger Woods arrived with his daughter Sam, who's caddying for him, on the 5th hole. Tiger sinks this putt for eagle. There's Charlie Woods walking it in for Tiger, and Charlie looking very confident in his dad. 9th hole. Here's Charlie chipping from the green side rough. A great-looking shot. Charlie holds it in for the birdie. He gets very fired up after the shot, giving a huge fist pump. Tiger smiling on. It's really cool to see how similar the two are. Here's the 2001 Players Championship where Tiger sunk a 60-foot putt for birdie, and that fist pump is definitely a family trait. Then over on 18, Team Woods is on the green. Charlie sinks the birdie to end the day. Team Woods shot a 61 on the day and finished with hugs all around. Later on, Tiger spoke to the media about what it was like to watch Charlie's chip shot on 9.
Yeah, it was neat because I was in a car earlier. I was on the high side, so I got a chance to see it from about 10, 12 feet up, and it looked great from where I was. And to see his reaction, it happened right in front of me. He went right in front of me. He got excited, and I looked over at Strix, and he was shaking his head up. You know, it was great.
Team Woods finished tied for 5th at 19 under, a great 2023 PNC Championship. And that does it for sports. Coming up, a few members of WJBF got into the holiday spirit and decked their workplace full of Christmas cheer. Renetta, Jenna, and I will have that story for you right after the break.
Today.
You could see a lot of light here. Cars are out there actually hydrating. I need to
Mama?
She's on her way, bud.
Hey, hon. Nasty out there.
Yeah, glad you're home.
Stay safe.
I will. Tell them to save you some. When others head in, we head out. Dominion Energy.
It's the year-end clearance sale at Weinberger's Furniture.
And right now, get up to 30% off.
No.
Get up to 50% off.
Not even close.
Okay, then 70% off.
Bingo, and everything must go. We're offering huge savings on every in-stock item, up to 70% off at all locations.
That's right, up to 70% off.
Just come into all 3 of our locations to get the best prices.
Well, it's that time of year where even the workplace has cheer. News Channel 6 staff took part in a Christmas-themed desk decorating contest.
So each employee had a month to show their best creative holiday spirit. Judging came down to a few enthusiastic workers. Our very own producer, Talia Rodriguez, she's here right now. The weather department, which was really not me, it was Sherry Shealy, and reporter Kim Vickers, who came up with the idea.
They all battled it out with boughs of holly and even free candy, but judges selected Rodriguez, who definitely went above and beyond as the winner. She added chocolate to her very festive workspace. You know, the Weather Center gave Talia a run for her money, but she definitely deserved it. Look at that cute chair.
I know.
That is adorable.
Very impressive. The chocolate was probably the most impressive part, though. That was a huge fan favorite.
That's how you win.
Yeah, and the Weather Center had no free chocolate.
No, it did not,
sure.
but it did look good.
It does look very good, and I never want to take down the decorations.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying kind of working in the dark with just the Christmas lights to light up my workspace, so yeah, I don't want to take it down. But for our forecast tonight, we have no more rain, just the windy conditions. We have a lake wind advisory that goes all the way until 9 a.m. on Tuesday. Tuesday, wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour. But other than that, it will be nice and sunny tomorrow. Low of 42 tonight, high of 59 tomorrow, but then a low of 26 for Tuesday morning. And our high will only be 48 degrees, one of the coldest days of the season. Highs then return back into the 50s, low of only 23 on Wednesday morning, and then some rain possibly on Christmas.
Wonderful. Have a good night.
Congrats, Talia.